Bonsoir. Alors.
I'm glad I caught up to you. Are you done talking with Irving?
Mais, laisse-moi résumer ce qui s'était passé enfin. Oh là là. Alors, dans l'épisode précédent, nous avions fait notre rite de confrontation que nous avions réussi avec brio. Et quellen, le Templier, jeune Templier, nous avait dit qu'il avait été choisi pour nous buter si on se ratait, et qu'il était content de ne pas avoir eu à le faire. Il bégayait, il essayait à moitié de nous draguer. Enfin bref, on s'en fiche. Le plus important, c'est que quand on s'est réveillé, cette énergumène là, Joanne, qui est censée être notre amie, nous a posé des questions sur le rite et en quoi il consistait, etc. Et on lui a répondu alors qu'on avait interdiction de lui dire quoi que ce soit. C'est terrible. Puis nous avons été voir le premier enchanteur Irving et avons fait la connaissance de Duncan, un garde des ombres. Voilà. Et on lui a dit qu'on était super discriminés. Voilà. Et donc Joanne, après que nous ayons raccompagné Duncan à sa chambre, nous a dit qu'il avait quelque chose à nous dire.
I need to talk to you. Do you remember what we discussed this morning? We should go somewhere else. I don't feel safe talking here.
Oh, ils se sont pas bien de discuter ici. Qui est quoi?
I've been troubled. I'll explain. Come with me, please.
Ok, je vais venir avec toi, Joanne. La transition fondue au noir.
We should be safe here.
Oh mon Dieu! Une prêtresse de la chanterie! Et que se passe-t-il? Non.
Not a priest. I am merely an initiate.
Joanne.
A few months ago I told you that I met a girl. This is Lily.
Oh putain, on peut être tellement méchant. Avec l'un comme avec l'autre d'ailleurs.
So you can see why we wish to keep it a secret.
Lily's been given to the chantry. She's not allowed to have relations with men. If anyone finds out, we'll both be in trouble.
Avec les hommes et encore plus avec les mages, hein. Je suis désolé mec, mais...
I won't give Lily up for anything.
Oh, c'est mignon.
Remember I said that I didn't think they wanted to give me my harrowing? I know why. They're going to make me tranquil. They'll take everything that I am from me. My dreams, hopes, fears, my love for Lily. All gone.
Oh, c'est terrible.
They'll extinguish my humanity. I'll just be a husk, breathing and existing, but not truly living.
Et comment tu sais?
I saw the document on Gregor's table. It authorized the right on Jowan, and Irving had signed it.
Oh mon Dieu, c'est terrible.
I need to escape. I need to destroy my phylactery. Without it, they can't track me down. We need your help. Lily and I can't do this on our own.
Give us your word that you will help, and we will tell you what we intend.
J'y gagne quoi, moi?
The joy of helping a friend? The satisfaction of knowing you prevented a gross injustice?
The repository holds more than phylacteries. Join us, and the artifacts will be yours for the taking.
Aren't you sick and tired of the circle running your life? You could get out of here with us.
Mais t'es con, moi, mon phylactère il s'est déporté à Dénérim.
You'll be out of here and gone before they can even dispatch a messenger to the city. You're talented and clever. You could take your phylactery back from your hunters if you wish. You have so much power. Once you're free, they wouldn't be able to stop you.
J'ai 3 sorts, Joanne. Enfin 4 maintenant, mais le 4ème il compte pas. C'est rajouter de l'élément glace aux armes des gens. Enfin bref.
Thank you. We will never forget
Cool.
this. I can get us into the repository, but there is a problem. There are 2 locks on the phylactery chamber door. The first enchanter and knight commander each hold 1 key. But it is just a door. There is power enough in this place to destroy all of Ferelden. What's a door to mages?
We have no choice. We cannot get our hands on both keys. I once saw a rod of fire melt through a lock. You could get one from the stockroom, but Owain doesn't release such things to apprentices.
We should stay here. 1 mage at the stockroom will attract less attention than a mage, an apprentice, and an initiate. Good luck. Our prayers go with you.
Ouah, des captures d'écran. Mal faites en plus, parce que je me souviens qu'elles sont toujours mal faites. Alors. C'est par là qu'on sort. Est-ce qu'on est au bon étage seulement? Oui. Mais c'est pas par là. Bonjour, c'est pour emprunter un objet dangereux.
Welcome to the Circle's stockroom of magical items. My name is Owain. How may I assist you? Rods of fire serve many purposes. Why do you wish to acquire this particular item? Here is the form, Request for Rod of Fire. Have it signed and dated by a senior enchanter. I will release a rod to you once I have the signed form. It is procedure. I need a senior mage's authorization to release an item. Thank you.
Ok, oh là là. Ah mon dieu, un point d'exclamation. Oui, toi, tu es un mage de rang.
Yes? Rod of fire? No, I'm not signing this. I don't know what you need it for, and I barely know you. Ask someone else.
C'est pas très gentil.
Senior Enchanter, Leora, in charge of the Circle's laboratory. Is there something you want? That leads to the Circle's cavern storerooms. There are caves running through the rock that the Circle is built upon. But of course you know this. No, I can't let anyone in there just now.
Oh, c'est triste.
There are just things in there
Ah,
that I would prefer to keep safe.
T'entends moins fort que les dialogues. Ok, je vais probablement baisser le son des dialogues dès que j'aurai fini celui-là en fait.
Sensitive magical materials and substances, of course. I am in the midst of stock taking, checking inventory, and I can't let anyone in there in case they mess things up. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Because I am taking a break. I hate the musty smell of caves, and Look, I'll tell you the truth. Just keep it to yourself. There is an infestation of spiders in the caves. I don't know how they got in there, but it's probably my fault. I was promoted to Senior Enchanter less than a fortnight ago, and I don't want anyone to find out. They'll think I'm incompetent. I could use some, I'm sure. I've been too busy with my new duties. I haven't been able to deal with the spiders. Ah, you need a Senior Enchanter to authorize your request for that rod. If you help me, I'll sign the form. Wonderful. Here is the key. Oh, and be careful in there. I'd really like to keep the damage done to the Circle's property to a minimum.
Alors, on va s'occuper de ce problème de son. Audio. Baisser les dialogues.
I'd avoid Leora if I were you. She's been rather testy lately.
C'est un peu tard pour ça. Allez. Go. Ah oui, on va tout piller. Donnez-moi tout. Encore une boucle des vents, mais vous avez que ça. Oh, c'est terrible. Charme spirituel, résistance au feu. Ouais, bon, pourquoi pas, hein, c'est pas ouf. Mais... on n'avait rien sur cet emplacement d'équipement. Alors, il paraît qu'il faut taper des araignées. Alors, voyons. Carte. Ok, apparemment ici c'est un cul-de-sac, donc allons-y. Peut-être qu'il y a quelque chose à ramasser. Ah! Non mais... Je suis contente de mon choix de sort de départ, hein, étonnamment. Je trouve que ça se passe plutôt bien. Ah. Alors. C'est là qu'on va commencer à rigoler. Ah oui, c'est vrai que j'ai mis le truc. J'ai installé un mode pour ne plus voir les casques. Parce que les casques sont ridicules. Surtout les casques de mage. Par contre, j'ai l'impression qu'on me l'a donné que sur un seul perso, c'est chelou. Parce que normalement, c'est un objet utilisable qui est dans l'inventaire et qu'on peut toggle pour l'avoir. Mais bon, comme ça, on est sûr de pas les voir, ces saloperies. Wouah. Allez, je vais baisser le son. Parce que le jeu est fort aussi. Voilà. J'ai l'impression de plus l'entendre du tout. Enfin. Corps de voile. Oh, elles sont pas mal celles-là. Corps de voile, corps de voile. Hein? J'avais déjà des... oui, des bottes de cuir nulles. Ok. Ah, super. Mieux, merci. Bon. Hop. Voilà. C'est bon, il n'y a rien ici. Ah, voyons la carte. Ok, ça doit faire une sorte de cercle, la carte. Ah. Bon, ça va, c'est pas une vanille. Vestibule de full DPS qui marche très très bien. Ah, elles sont deux. Je n'ai pas d'AOE. Fichez-moi la paix. Meurs. 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 Voilà. Fort heureusement pour moi, la santé se régène hors combat. Ainsi que la mana. Hop. Alors Gandinfell, tu as fait bonne route? Réellement pété les crânes de glace. Et bien, dans cette première partie de stream, nous avons réussi notre rite de passage sans être possédé par des démons. C'est extraordinaire, n'est-ce pas? Et du coup, nous avons rencontré Duncan, un garde des ombres qui recrutait des mages pour aller taper des engeances. Un peu son job de garde des ombres, quoi. Et on a croisé un templier, Quellen, qui nous a dit que... Bah... C'était lui qui était chargé de nous tuer si on n'y arrivait pas. Du coup, il était content qu'on ait réussi, parce qu'il voulait pas nous tuer. Viens voir, regarde, il est là. Bonjour Quellen.
You can come and talk to me anytime you like.
Oh, c'est kawaii. Voilà, voilà. Et du coup, notre pote Joanne nous a dit « Eh, au fait, j'ai pécho une prêtresse de la chanterie et j'ai appris qu'on allait faire de moi un apaisé, donc qu'on allait me débarrasser de toute émotion, si je préfère. Du coup, je suis pas content, je veux m'enfuir. Tu m'aides ?» Et du coup, on l'aide à s'enfuir.
You're back.
Voilà.
Are the spiders gone? Oh, wonderful. You're a lifesaver. Now, where was that form you wanted me to sign? Right. There you go. How's that?
Faut que vous entendiez quand même aussi.
It was a pleasure. You'll go far in the circle, I bet.
Pas trop baissé quand même. Aïe 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 aïe. Mais j'essaie de pas parler quand il parle, donc tout va bien.
Welcome to the Circle's stockroom of magical items. My name is Owain. How may I assist you?
Voilà, ceci est un apaisé. Ça, c'est ce que notre pote Joanne ne veut pas devenir. Voilà, voilà.
Everything looks to be in order. Here is the rod you requested.
Youpi, un sceptre de feu. C'est un objet de quête. Oui, dommage. Alors... vous avez quelque chose à me dire, monsieur le premier enchanteur?
You saw Duncan back to his quarters. I'm glad you met him. He's a most honorable man.
Ça c'est discutable quand même, hein. C'était un petit voleur et un petit con dans le passé, mais bon, c'était avant qu'Alistair soit né, c'est au moment où il a été conçu, donc tout va bien. Waouh, Zanti, c'est de retour. Comment vas-tu? Pauvre
I'm
Duncan.
glad you did. He must have told you about the Grey Wardens. We can learn much from them. Now, did you need something?
Vous êtes vieux, monsieur.
And how does he know this? I suppose the young initiate he dallies about with revealed it to him. You think I didn't know? I did not become first enchanter by keeping my eyes and ears shut. Gregor says he has proof and eyewitness testimony that Jowen has been practicing blood magic. I cannot say more. Were it left to me, things might be different. But the Chantry, I'm sorry, child. This rite of tranquility will happen.
No.
Let us not speak ill of my colleague. Our colleague. You know little of this, and I ask you to hold your tongue.
No.
Perhaps one day you will see it from my side.
Ouais, de ton côté, c'est oh mon dieu, les Templiers, si on leur obéit pas, ils vont nous péter la
You
gueule.
have returned. Does something require my attention?
Ah ah ah. Voilà, on peut lui poser la question. Ah, je suis désolée de pas pouvoir mettre plusieurs niveaux de
I've
qualité, c'est un
removed them
palier
from the
Twitch un peu
library.
plus élevé.
I was advised it might be unwise to leave them where any apprentice may read them. They will be put away somewhere very safe. Now, is there anything else? When he is ready.
Ouais, c'est ça.
And how does he know this?
Oui, bon, ça, on
You
a déjà
think
vu.
I didn't know? I am afraid it is. Gregor says he had... Were it left to... I'm sorry, child. This rite of tranquility will happen. I'm sorry, but it must be
Arrêtez de me
done.
parler.
It's not such a bad... Perhaps
Je m'en fous
one
de
day...
ta quête. Je dénoncerai pas mon pote. Ah! Non, je baisserai pas en 720p. Je me suis embêtée à faire un truc qui fonctionne. Donc voilà. D'autant plus que sur YouTube, les qualités sont réglables en plus. C'est ça qui est dommage.
I hate waiting. It makes me nervous. Really? What? A rumor is spreading that I've dabbled in blood magic. That's why they won't let me take the harrowing. I've been sneaking around to meet Lily in secret. Maybe others have seen me and assumed I must be doing something forbidden. I suppose we are, but they think it's blood magic and it isn't.
Ouais, c'est ça.
Maybe if it were just Irving, he'd spare me. But he has to keep the peace between the Circle and the Chantry. If he stirs up too much trouble, they might replace him. They could wipe out the entire Circle if they wanted. The Chantry abhors blood magic. That's why they're willing to pay attention to this stupid
Ah, mais regarder
rumor.
des streams Twitch sur un téléphone, c'est jamais la bonne idée.
She was saying the chant of light in the chapel one night while I was walking past. I've heard that chant many times, but I never realized how beautiful the words were until then. I'll never forget that night.
Oh. Vas-y, on va mettre du drama dans leur couple. De toute façon, on a dit qu'on pécho tout le monde.
What? Oh, you mean you and me? Oh, this is awkward.
Yes, why didn't you, Jowen? You're always talking about her.
It never crossed my mind. You're like a sister to me. You don't like me as something more than a friend, do you?
Si. Allez, drama.
I see. Why bring it up now? Especially with, you know, things. And Lily, I love her. And, you know, I'm just going to drop this.
Oh. C'est triste.
Are you ready to go? That was quick.
To the repository, then. Freedom awaits.
The repository. Oui, si je me souviens à peu près où c'est. On va quand même regarder la carte. Ah! C'est pas noté parce que c'est à l'étage d'en dessous. C'est pour ça. Hop. Tchou. Joanne, tu m'as empêché d'avancer. Salaud. Tu mérites qu'on te faxe des mots sur un lit d'hôpital. Et nous revoilà. Non, on t'entendra pas parler, Lily. On te coupe la parole. Voilà.
The chantry calls this entrance the victim's door. It is built of 277 planks, one for each original Templar. It is a reminder of all the dangers those cursed with magic pose. Initiates must learn the Circle's history if they are to work with Templars and mages.
Yay!
The doors can be opened only by a Templar and a mage entering together. The chantry provides the password which primes the ward, and the mage touches it with mana to release it. The ward only responds to the touch of one who has been through the harrowing. Yes, I got it from a Templar who recently accompanied a mage into the vault. We have chatted on many occasions. I believe he trusts me. First, the password. Sword of the Maker, Tears of the Fade. The password only primes the door. Now it must feel the touch of mana. Any spell will do, but hurry.
Waouh, on a ouvert une porte. On est trop fort. Bonjour. Non, pourquoi on
You
peut
have
pas
the
aller le
rod
voir?
with you. Melt the locks off.
What's the matter? Why isn't it working?
Lily, something's not right. I can't cast spells here. Nothing works.
These wards carved into the stone. This must be the Templars' work. They negate any magic cast within this area. I should have guessed. Why would Gregor and Irving use simple keys for such a door? Because magical keys don't work. How do you keep mages away from something? Make their powers completely worthless. That's it then. We're finished. We can't get in. I don't know. Do you think it's another way in?
That door probably leads to another part of the repository. What are the chances of there being another entrance?
Sinon on peut se barrer, hein.
We can't get into the chamber the way we planned, but we're not about to give up. We can see where this door leads, but I don't think it'll be easy. It looks locked for one. Yes, let's hope they haven't warded that door as well.
Let's hurry. We've wasted enough time. I'm not giving up. We've come too far.
Ah.
Oh, that's not good.
My, they're all so eager, aren't they? Oh, is that right?
Bon, Joanne, t'es ridicule, je vais quand même te donner un bâton, hein, faut pas déconner. Allez hop, c'est parti.
Dear me, what's all the fuss?
T'as vu ça, ce magnifique FX?
Well, if I'm not...
Elle en veut la prêtresse, hein, elle se bat avec les poings et tout. Level up. Et c'est parti. Alors, formation au combat, on s'en fiche. Peut-être prendre de la survie, ça peut être utile. Et... oh non, 25 en magie, on n'a pas assez pour le cône de froid encore. Bon bah, on va faire plus mal. Voilà. Bonjour. On peut voler des affaires ici? Un autre bâton. Potion de lyrium mineur. Alors, fait intéressant. Les potions de lyrium, c'est du lyrium raffiné que les mages utilisent pour récupérer du mana. Mais il faut savoir aussi que les templiers sont drogués au lyrium. Et que du coup, bah, la chanterie utilise ça parce que c'est eux qui gèrent le commerce de lyrium pour garder le contrôle sur les templiers. Allez, retire-moi ce passif, on s'en fiche.
Of course.
Ouah, j'ai eu 6 pièces de cuivre, je suis riche. Allez hop. C'est le décès des sentinelles.
And so I shall. Well, all right. Of course.
Qu'est-ce que ça fout là, ça? Retourne dans les tréfonds.
What a mess.
Oh mon dieu. C'est ça. 5 centimes. Mon dieu, c'est terrible. C'est bon. Et plus de chat meat. Qu'est-ce que ça foutait là, ça?
Of course.
Ah oui, une grosse potion de lyrium. Donnez-moi votre lyrium. Je vais être aussi drogué qu'un templier.
What to do? Well, if I must. Oh my.
Aïe, je l'ai pris ce point de pierre.
I'm not afraid of you. Now we fight. What a mess.
Oh, une mornille. Bonjour, on peut vous piquer vos affaires. Anneau de résistance au froid. Ah, pas mal ça. Je vais prendre. Tac. Les accessoires, je veux une amulette d'apprenti s'il vous plaît. Résistance spirituelle, toujours mieux qu'un peu de résistance au feu. Ah, défense plus 3, non en fait, c'est pas mal. Ah oui, c'est vrai que du coup, comme j'ai la survie, je sais où sont les ennemis sur la map. C'est pratique.
Of course.
Alors, il faut que je me replace. S'il est avec nous, il le montre pas trop.
Of course.
Ah mon mon dieu, une caisse. Vite, pathfinding, trouve-moi un chemin. Ouais, une plante qui sert à faire une potion de soin. J'ai pas de fiole. Aïe, je l'ai mangé celle-là. Ah, je prends beaucoup trop cher. Non, je suis décédée. Joanne. Ah non. Joanne, venge-moi. Yes, je suis de retour et je n'ai pas de blessure persistante. Ah, il y en a pas dans le tuto donc. Hop.
We'll need another way into the phylactery chamber. Let's explore the repository.
Mais ça suffit, qu'est-ce que tu crois que je suis en train de faire?
And so I shall.
Oh, il est bien celui-là. Gimme. Artefact, bibliothèque. Statue.
Wow, that old wall's about to come down any moment.
Bonjour.
I think the phylactery chamber is on the other side of the wall behind this bookcase. We should be able to find something that can knock some of the bricks loose.
Bon bah déplace
I
l'étagère.
can't do it on my own. You have to help me.
Oh,
If we
t'es
work
nul.
together, we can shift it. Come on. Now we just need to find a way to get through this wall.
And so I shall.
Alors, il y avait l'artefact et la statue. Bonjour.
Well, all right.
Use this with the rod. I'm sure it'll work. Hurry, the clock's ticking.
Aïe.
As you
There's something
desire.
odd about that statue. How should I know? It's magical. This is a room of magical objects.
Greetings.
Maker's breath, did it just say something?
I am the essence and spirit of Eleni Zenobia, once consort and advisor to Archon Valerius. Prophecy my crime, cursed to stone for foretelling the fall of my lord's house.
Exactement. T'as vu, ce sceptre FX dégueulasse peut faire du Michael Bay.
I'm not sure. The Archons were the lords of the Imperium.
Forever shall you stand on the threshold of my proud fortress, he said, and tell your lies to all who pass. But my lord found death at the hands of his enemies, and his once proud fortress crumbled to dust, as I foretold.
A Deventer statue. Don't listen to it. The Deventer lords dabbled in many forbidden arts. This is a wicked thing.
It must have been here for years. Look at the dust. I feel a little sorry for it. Her.
Weep not for me, child. Stone they made me, and stone I am, eternal and unfeeling. And I shall endure till the Maker returns to light their fires again. No help can be given me, for this is my doom and my destiny.
Ambiguous rubbish. It could mean anything. I can do it too. The sun grows dark, but lo, here comes the dawn.
Stop talking to it. Please, both of you.
Mais non, c'est beaucoup trop drôle.
Come on, Jowan. Let's go.
Oh, je suis triste. Ah mais on a appris l'existence de l'Empire Tevincide. Très bien.
This is the phylactery chamber. It worked.
Ouais,
We must
on a
find
réussi
Jowen's
à contourner une
phylactery,
porte
quickly.
en pétant un mur.
Would you destroy yours too if it were here?
Bah ouais, bien sûr. Attends, un truc qui permette de me traquer pour tous les Templiers, bien sûr que je l'aurais cassé.
Right.
Ah non, les statues. Non, non, laissez-moi. Oui, c'est un bon plan. Ah,
And so I shall.
voilà, ça fera un peu moins de dégâts. Arrêtez de me taper.
Of course. How delightful!
Yes, ils ont arrêté de me taper. Peut-être parce qu'ils sont morts. La loi anti-casseur n'est pas passée, et puis de toute façon on est déjà dans l'illégalité, donc tout va bien. N'empêche, les phylactères ils sont moins bien protégés qu'à Val-Royaux, hein. Bon.
That's my phylactery! You found it! I can't believe this tiny vial stands between me and freedom. So fragile. So easy just to be rid of it. To end its hold over me. And I am free.
Only apprentice phylacteries are stored in the Circle Tower. This tiny room could not hold the phylacteries of every mage who has passed through the tower doors.
Come on, you two, we're done here and we should leave.
I do not want to stay here a moment longer.
Donc voilà, on ne peut plus traquer Joanne. Ouah, de l'intérieur on pouvait l'ouvrir. Magie. Allez le bug, laisse-moi passer.
We did it! I can't believe it! Thank you. We could never have...
So what you said was true, Irving.
Et merde.
Gregor.
An initiate conspiring with a blood mage. I'm disappointed, Lily. She seems shocked, but fully in control of her own mind. Not a thrall of the blood mage, then. You were right, Irving. The initiate has betrayed us. The Chantry will not let this go unpunished. And this one. Newly a mage and already flouting the rules of the Circle.
I'm disappointed in you. You could have told me what you knew of this plan, and you didn't.
You don't care for the mages. You just bow to the Chantry's every whim.
Enough! As Knight Commander of the Templars here assembled, I sentence this blood mage to death. And this initiate has scorned the Chantry and her vows. Take her to Aenar.
The Mage's prison. No. Please, no. Not there.
No! I won't let you touch her!
Bravo, sac à merde. Bravo.
By the Maker. Blood magic. How could you? You said you
I
never...
admit I dabbled. I thought it would make me a better mage.
Blood magic is evil, Jowen. It corrupts people. Changes them.
I'm going to give it up. All magic. I just want to be with you, Lily. Please come with me.
I trusted you. I was ready to sacrifice everything for you. I don't know who you are, Blood Mage. Stay away from me.
Allez.
Are you all right? Where's Gregor?
I knew it. Blood magic. But to overcome so many, I never thought him capable of such power.
None of us expected this. Are you all right, Gregor?
As good as can be expected given the circumstances. If you had let me act sooner, this would not have happened. Now we have a blood mage on the loose and no way to track him down. Believe me, we will use our every resource. Where is the girl?
I am here, sir.
You helped a blood mage. Look at all he's hurt.
You've been a friend, but you needn't defend me any longer. Knight Commander, I was wrong. I was accomplice to a blood mage. I will accept whatever punishment you see fit. Even Aenar.
Get her out of my sight. And you. You know why the repository exists. Some artifacts, some magics are locked away for a reason.
Did you take anything important from the repository?
Non, j'ai rien récupéré, c'est
Very
faux.
well. I believe
Je n'ai
you.
pas du tout un
But
nouveau
your
bâton
antics have
sur
made
mon
a
dos.
mockery of this circle. What are we to do with you? You helped a blood mage escape. All our prevention measures for naught.
Ouais, c'était mon
because of you.
pote et mon
Knight
crush.
Commander, if I may, I'm not only looking for mages to join the King's army, I'm also recruiting for the Grey Wardens. Irving spoke highly of this mage, and I would like her to join the Warden ranks.
Duncan, this mage has assisted the Malefica and shown no lack of regard for the Circle's rules.
She is a danger. To all of us.
It is a rare person who risks all for a friend in need. I stand by my decision. I will recruit this mage.
No! I refuse to let this go unpunished.
La la la, droit de conscription, je suis tranquille, allez vous faire foutre.
Rhaegar, mages are needed. This mage is needed. Worse things plague this world than blood mages. You know that. I take this young mage under my wing and bear all responsibility for her actions.
A blood mage escapes and his accomplice is not only unpunished, but is rewarded by becoming a Grey Warden. Are our rules nothing? Have we lost all authority over our mages? This does not bode well, Irving.
Enough. We have no more say in this matter.
Blah, c'est parce qu'on est la Ligue des Blacks. Enfin des gris, mais on est black, tous les deux. Du coup, voilà.
Yes. Be proud, child. You are luckier than you know.
On vient de Rivain. Si, si. Enfin, on a des origines en tout cas.
Come. Your new life awaits. We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kaelan, I didn't expect
A royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is she?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name?
On a fini le truc de l'origine et maintenant on est à Ostagar. Bonjour, Kailan, espèce de sac à merde qui court après les épées. On peut être raciste, mais on essaie de pécho tout le monde, donc le racisme c'est pas top. Du coup voilà.
Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I for one am glad to help them. I understand you hail from the Circle of Magi. I trust you have some spells to help us in the coming battle.
Ouais, je connais 5 spells.
Excellent. We have too few mages here. Another is always welcome. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to Ostagar. The Wardens will benefit greatly with you in their ranks. I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
Ouais, il va rien se passer.
Overconfident, some would say. Right, Duncan?
Your Majesty, I'm not certain the Blight can be ended quite as quickly as you might wish.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do.
Oui, bien sûr, tu peux tout faire dans Dragon Age Origins. Tu peux être hyper raciste.
Grey Wardens.
Surtout que là, on joue le truc du double racisme. Hein. Au niveau discrimination entre mages et elfes, on est violent.
Hein. What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
Même en nain, on peut être raciste envers les humains, cela dit. Vu qu'on joue des nains d'Orzammar et pas des surfaciens.
Despite the victory so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this.
Ah mais les elfes et surtout les elfes dalatiens sont hyper racistes envers les humains aussi. Hein. Ils ont tellement pris plein la gueule, ils les détestent. D'ailleurs, on a fait RP, on s'est un peu fait victimiser à la tour. Il y avait des humains racistes et tout. Enfin bon voilà.
Absolutely. We sent a call to the Grey Wardens of Orlais, and hope they will reach us before the Archdemon does. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can, and look to Terran Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay. Every recruit must go through a secret ritual we call the joining, in order to become a Grey Warden. The ritual is brief, but some preparation is required. We must begin soon. The joining is dangerous. I cannot speak more of it except to say that you will learn all in good time. Until then, you must trust that what is done is necessary. It is an ordeal. I'm sorry that you must endure another so soon. No, there are 2 other recruits here already. They have been waiting for us to arrive. Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
Alors, Ce qu'il faut savoir, c'est qu'avant d'être garde des ombres, Alistair, bah, c'était un apprenti templier. Du coup, sa relation avec les mages, elle est un peu spéciale, disons. Alors, c'est parti pour tout explorer, tout looter, récupérer toutes les quêtes, tout ça. Il y a des fleurs partout! J'ai pas encore de chien, mais bon, on aura un cadeau à lui donner. Même si ça sert un peu à rien parce que le chien il t'aime de toute façon. Non, j'ai pas de voleur. Il va falloir que j'aille chercher Devait. Ok, par là-bas c'est la tour d'Ishal, c'est pas pour tout de suite. Ok. Bienvenue à Ostagar. Ah, ça rame, ça rame, ça rame. Non, ça a planté. C'est terrible. Bon alors je relance le jeu. Ne vous inquiétez pas, c'est juste qu'il n'est pas très stable. De base. Même si je pensais pas que ça me ferait ça sur ce PC. D'habitude c'est quand il y a trop de gens ou trop de feu que ça plante comme ça. Et bon, bah on sait qu'il y a un coffre qu'on peut pas ouvrir pour le moment par là-bas.
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought. This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere? Used to be a fortress long time ago, so I understand. Back in the days when the Wilders used to invade the lowlands. You were just on the eastern side of the ruin. The Tower of Ishal is there, but Tairn Logain's closed it off until the battle. This side is the King's camp. We've got the Grey Wardens here, the Circle of Magi, the Chantry. You can't swing a dead cat without hitting somebody important. A few mages, yes. They even brought those creepy quiet fellows, the Tranquil. Gives me the shivers when they talk, all cold and even. They're to the north of here, bunched up with a herd of Templars glaring at them. Can't miss it. Quartermaster, he's just a bit to the northwest. This is Ferelden, isn't it? The king has his kennels on the west side of camp. Stinks from all the hounds. These aren't cute puppies, though. Some of those dogs bite the darkspawn and get too much of that blood in them. It's like poison. Slow, painful death. Terrible. Go on, then. Try heading north. I think he was sent with a message to the mages. Good luck to you, then.
Alors, avant d'aller trouver Alistair, on va essayer de trouver Devait et Sergiori. Enclave royale.
Greetings. King Kalen is not in his tent right now?
Mais il y est jamais.
I suppose I do, though he's spending most of his time with the Grey Wardens. He rides with them wherever they go, in fact. Terran Loghain sees the king whenever he can and argues with him over coming battles, but the king just waves him off. The king wants to end the Blight with a single huge battle the bards will sing of for centuries. Do you think that's possible?
Il est un peu con.
That's how the Terran feels. He'll do what the king wants in the end, though. The king thought it was funny the Terran called him reckless, and they fought about the queen. She's the Terran's daughter. He wasn't happy about something she did or the king did, I'm not sure. I probably shouldn't discuss it. As you wish.
Oui, c'est vrai qu'on peut aller emmerder Loghain. Hein. Mais avant ça, on va se balader, on va chercher des gens.
Look carefully, man. This wretched thing is a darkspawn. They're strong and cunning and smart, but don't listen to those old wives' tales. They can be killed. Stick them with your sword enough, and they go down. Their blood is black as sin and poisonous. Don't even touch it. You get tainted with that blood, and you may as well slit your throat. We've lost many dogs already. Had to muzzle them to keep them from biting. It's a long and painful way to die.
Non, j'ai pas d'avette.
This is supposed to be the battle that sends these darkspawn back underground. You believe that?
I don't know what to believe. We've won every battle, but there's more of them each time.
Makes you wonder if them Grey Wardens are right.
I don't want to think about that.
Sounds like the perfect time to get drunk, if you ask me.
Ouais, se bourrer la gueule. Elle a les bons plans, elle.
Well, all right.
C'est pas mal ça.
The all before me is darkness, yet shall the Maker's light be my guide.
There are lots of darkspawn, different kinds. We're getting reports of things.
Alors, Duncan, on veut pas aller le voir tout de suite. Le maître chien, il va falloir qu'on lui parle. Bonjour.
This isn't good. I'd hate to waste such a promising member of the breed. Are you the new warden? I could use some help. This is a Mabari, smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first. You're a Grey Warden, or soon will be. All wardens are immune to the darkspawn taint. The most you have to worry about is some tooth marks. Centuries ago, a mage bred them to be smart and understand what they're told. They can remember and carry out complex orders. Most valuable dogs in the world. Trouble is, they generally imprint to one master. Re-imprinting them is very difficult. But without the medicine, re-imprinting won't be an issue. Will you help? We can try, but first we need to muzzle and medicate him. Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down.
Je suis sûr que Gwendolyn voudrait qu'on le tue, mais c'est un compagnon supplémentaire, donc on le garde.
Well done. Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon? There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white with a blood-red centre. It usually grows in dead wood that collects at the edge of ground pools. Should be plenty this time of year. Good. In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
Death is no failure, my friends. Should it find you, you will not have failed your king. You will have served...
You there, elf. What's your name?
It's Pick, sir.
Go tell Loghain that the war party's ready to begin scouting. We'll send word if we find anything amiss.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Le pauvre. Non.
Maker above, hear the prayers of your sons and daughters. We who betrayed your prophet Andraste now beg your forgiveness.
Je connais ton amour
Not
pour les
abandon us
chiens,
in our
Grandinfel.
darkest hour. Watch over the valiant King Kalen and guide him as he faces this terrible evil. Him to bring us victory against the scourge of shadow. Watch over Ferelden, the homeland of Holy Andraste. Keep her people safe from the Darkspawn. Let us bow our heads and offer prayers to the Maker, that he might find us worthy.
Salut.
What do we have here? I heard the new Grey Warden recruit was from the Circle. I don't believe we've met, but I've certainly heard a lot about your talent. My name is Wynne, and I congratulate you on your harrowing, marvelous work. The Fade is a dangerous place. Oh, you know all there is to know already, do you? Irving said as much about you. Remarkable self-confidence. So, a Grey Warden, fighting alongside the King. Not too shabby for someone just out of apprenticeship. The King must always seem confident. His behavior affects the troops' morale. He does seem to find his enthusiasm easily, though. Reminds me of a puppy. And I say that with both respect and affection. He is a fine man. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp. Stragglers, yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade? They do not live there, nor would any sane mage trespass as deeply into that realm as the Black City, which lies at its heart. Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says. It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now. Advice? Never. You young ones know all there is to know about the world anyway. Why would you need advice from an elder? But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
I'm sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted.
Mais je suis un mage, moi aussi.
The mages must not be interrupted. Their spirits are in the Fade. Perhaps they're scouting for Darkspawn. I don't know, and don't ask. Regardless, they are not to be disturbed. Not even by Grey Wardens.
Soldiers of Ferelden, my sisters and gentlefolk, we stand here.
Je veux pas écouter les sermons.
So, any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle? Life is fleeting, you know. That pretty face could be decorating some Darkspawn spear this time tomorrow. Shall I take that quiet glare as a no? Oh, well, too bad.
Salut.
Well, you're not what I thought you'd be. Not an elf, yet here you are. The name's Daveth. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they'd cooked this ritual up just for our benefit. I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds. We're right on the northern edge of the Kokari Wilds here, miles and miles of savage country. My home village isn't far, and I grew up on tales about the wilds. Even been in there a few times. Scary place. I'm told the Blight started in the forest, so the army's here waiting for them to come out, dangling meat in front of the bear, if you catch my meaning. It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice. I've got nowhere else to go after what Duncan saved me from. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
Mais Davette, j'avais besoin de toi pour ouvrir des coffres. Reviens.
You there, elf. Where's my armor? And why are you dressed so preposterously?
Bon bah lui il est raciste hein, et on va pas le pécho. Hein.
What? Oh, you're the one who arrived with the Grey Warden. Please, forgive my rudeness. There are so many elves running about, and I've been waiting for... it's simply been so hectic. I never thought... Please, pardon my terrible manners. I am just the quartermaster, a simple man. No one special. Yes, of course, you're very right. Did you come for some supplies, perhaps? Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course, to keep morale up, you understand. So long as you keep it quiet.
Alors, qu'avez-vous pour moi? Il me semble qu'il vend un sac, lui. Les plans, faudrait lui acheter, mais pour le moment, j'ai pas les thunes. Il est pas dégueu son bâton. Hein. Ça, c'est une armure qu'il va me falloir pour Alistair, là, le truc en fonte grise. C'est peut-être dans ces articles de base alors qu'ils font des sacs.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps? Let me know what you'd like.
Des flasques, il va m'en falloir. Putain, je suis pauvre. Ah, le voilà le sac à dos. Alors, qu'est-ce que je peux lui vendre? Alors l'âge de guerrier cendré, on a dit qu'on gardait, ça c'est une dague de merde. Ça aussi, ça peut toujours servir. On va lui vendre des bâtons, ça coûte cher. Bottes de cuir grossier aussi. Ça je suis pas censé les avoir, donc on va les laisser. Robe d'apprenti, burchantrice. Les cristaux, les documents privés, parchemin. Ah bah le voilà mon Aurelmet Runebook. Je peux avoir mon casque ridicule à l'occasion. Bon du coup, donne-moi le sac. Une arbalète. Tout le reste on verra quand on aura Alistair. Les recettes d'artisanat. Ces deux-là il me les faut. On attendra d'avoir un peu plus de thunes. Bon.
Welcome, young woman. Yes, and you are a mage of the Circle. You must be familiar with the Tranquil who serve there. I create and oversee the enchantment of weapons and armor for the King's forces here at Ostagar. It is a time-consuming process, but invaluable. Enchantment provides the Circle its wealth. Certainly we would not get by on charity. It is the practice of folding magical lyrium into items first practiced by the dwarves. The Tranquil have learned their runes, and we use them to apply a variety of magical effects. We create the glow lights, as well as the magic staff or the flaming blade. The irony, perhaps, is that it is our very disconnection to our former talents that allows the Tranquil to work with lyrium so. A true mage could not. Runes exist that hold the power of the elements that increase strength or swiftness. Almost any spell can be given permanency, given enough skill and lyrium. Naturally, the greater the power required, the more expensive the rune will become to create. True power comes with a price, as we know only too well. Goodbye.
Je peux voler ce qui est dans ton coffre.
That course of action is inadvisable.
Oh, je suis déçu.
Huh. Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner. I don't suppose you've come to sentence me. No. They put someone like me in a cage until someone important has time to decide what to do with me. I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you? All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving. Because you might want something I don't need. Them Circle wizards got a chest they keep things in. Magical things. And I stole the key. That's why I'm here. I got one of them drunk, took his key and tried to sneak to the chest. They assumed I was deserting. I can't use it from here, but I'd trade you for some food and water. I swallowed it, but it's come back into my possession since then, so to speak. Yeah, well, do you want the key or not? Just ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
Lucky dog. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the king while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter. They should have just hanged him. Put his head on a pike as an example. Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation. Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine. All right, all right. I guess the poor fella could stand to have one meal in his belly before he hangs. Don't know why you care. I had nothing to do with it, though. If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm gonna say it was you. Just so you know.
So? Brought me some food, have you? I'm so hungry I could faint dead away. Much obliged. May Andraste herself rain blessings upon you. And, as I mentioned, here's the key. Use it in good health, huh?
Et voilà, on va pouvoir voler des trucs. Et pourquoi il y a autant de coffres? Davette!
Greetings. You must be the third recruit we've heard about. Sir Jury is my name. I hail from Redcliffe, where I served as knight under the command
Bah
of
tu
our
vois,
layman.
étonnamment, sur la version anglaise, il a dit qu'il pourrait s'évanouir et mourir de faim juste sur le coup, tellement il a faim.
No, clearly the Grey Wardens pick their recruits on their merits. I hope we're both lucky enough to eventually join the Wardens. Is it not thrilling to be given that chance?
On peut l'insulter direct, c'est trop bien.
That's not fair. I listened to tales of the Grey Wardens and dreamt one day I too would ride a griffin into battle against slavering monsters. I know there are no more griffins, and my fantasies were those of a boy, but still, I remember those tales. I never thought I'd be part of them. Tell me, has anyone told you what this joining ritual entails? I never heard of such a ritual. I had no idea there were more tests after getting recruited. I suppose since you're finally here, I'd best get back to Duncan. I shall see you there.
Bon, bah on va aller trouver Alistair. Oh là là. Oui.
You may not want to remain here long, Warden. Most of these men have been tainted by the Darkspawn blood.
He calls.
Oui, ils entendent déjà l'archidémon. Je croyais qu'il y avait que les gardes des ombres qui pouvaient. Bref. Alistair. Oui, je pourrais accéder à ce coffre dès que l'apaisé qui est à côté n'y sera plus. C'est pour ça que j'ai donné à manger au gars. J'aurais pu le buter, c'était pas sympa. Alors Alistair est là-bas. Est-ce que ce coffre peut être ouvert? Non, il me faut devait. Ah oui, c'est vrai, il fallait que je trouve l'elfe qui se balade partout aussi. Je vais faire ça avant d'aller parler à Alistair. Devait, Jory, Duncan. L'elfe il était parti voir Logain, me semble-t-il. Il est plus là. Où est-ce qu'il est passé?
I want this nonsense talk stopped immediately. What are you, a bunch of
The last scouting party made it back last night. Barely.
What do you mean? We've seen nothing to suggest.
Only 2 of them made it, and one was minus a leg. Said they encountered some darkspawn that was 10 feet tall, with horns as long as your arm. The injured one died last night. They said his blood was already turning black.
Maker's breath. Where are they all coming from?
Ils ont croisé un ogre. Bon. Il est où le messager? Il est où? Où est-ce qu'il est? Il ne peut y avoir qu'un seul elfe roux ici. Ouah, ces bugs de son. Exactement. Il est où Thomas Crespin? Il a un truc à donner à quelqu'un qui m'a insulté. Donc c'est à moi.
Sorry, miss. The army camp is off limits for you right now.
Oh. T'es pas sympa. Au pire, je le trouverai plus tard, cet elfe. Mais... c'est quand même triste. J'aurais pu embêter ce gars-là. Bon, allons voir Alistair. À moins qu'elle sache, elle.
Hello. It really is good to see more elves here.
Ouais, c'est pas. Allez, c'est parti. Bonjour.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together. It's like a party. We could all stand in a circle and hold hands. That would give the Darkspawn something to think about. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage. Really? You don't look like a mage? That is... I mean... how interesting. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit from the Circle of Magi. I should have recognized you right away. I apologize. Did Duncan mention me? Nothing bad, I hope. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining. Right, that was the name. You know, it just occurred to me that there have never been many women in the Grey Wardens. I wonder why that is. Would that be so terrible? Not that I'm some drooling lecher or anything. Please stop looking at me like that. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before? When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started. With the mage, the Circle is here at the King's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are, which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar. Not that that's all Templars do, but yes, the Chantry raised me until Duncan recruited me 6 months ago. I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
Que t'arrive-t-il, Bandinfell là? Ah, tu étais en train de jouer à Monster Hunter.
Davith and Sir Jory are here in the camp. Have you met them? That makes things easy then. They'll both be back with Duncan by now. You do? Huh, that's a switch. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Et voilà, nous avons recruté notre premier compagnon. Bonjour Alistair.
Yes? As I said, I was trained as a Templar before Duncan recruited me about 6 months ago. The Chantry raised me, and becoming a Templar was a decision made for me a long time ago. Duncan saw I wasn't happy, and figured my training against mages could double for fighting Darkspawn. Now, here I stand, a proud Grey Warden. The Grand Cleric wouldn't have let me go if Duncan never forced the issue. I'll always be grateful to him.
Et du coup, tu t'en sors pour suivre avec le double écran?
It just wasn't for me. I believe in the Maker well enough, but I never wanted to devote my life to the Chantry. I spent years in that Chantry, hopelessly resigned to my fate. Duncan was the first person who cared what I wanted. He risked a lot of trouble with the Grand Cleric to help me.
Ouais, enfin, Duncan, il connaissait tes deux parents et c'est le seul à savoir qui est ta mère en fait à part elle. Donc c'est pas étonnant qu'il s'occupe de toi. Mais c'est bien parce que c'est toi. Hein.
What about? So I imagine. What would you like to know? Well, let's see. Surely you've heard of Weishaupt Fortress? The great eyrie carved into the White Cliffs far off in the Anderfels? That's where the Grey Wardens once kept their griffins. The griffins died out, however, and our numbers have dwindled since the last blight. There's only a handful left in Ferelden. A few more in other nations. King Marek, Caelan's father, reaffirmed the power the Grey Wardens were given during the blights. In practice, we can't conscript too often without hurting our cause. We were exiled from Ferelden once. Best not to let that happen again.
Alors, pour la petite histoire, ils avaient buté une reine de Ferelden à un moment donné, et du coup, ils ont été exilés de Ferelden pour ça. Voilà, les gardes des ombres.
The others are camped with the king's soldiers in the valley. The king's given us a position of honor at the vanguard, despite our small numbers. I think Caelan is actually excited to ride into battle with us. Maybe he thinks that's what his father would have done.
Ouais, Maric, il est allé se balader avec Duncan et quelques autres gardes des ombres dans les tréfonds, il a failli en crever. Il était un peu con.
The Grey Wardens are warriors without equal. Darkspawn threatened to destroy the world 4 times over. Each time, the Grey Wardens led mankind to victory. Nobody knows more about Darkspawn, and nobody's better equipped to deal with them. You'll see. Trust me. I don't know if I'd go that far. Duncan says the Grey Wardens do whatever is necessary to protect mankind from Darkspawn. That means some pretty extreme things. Whatever it takes to bring victory. You want to ask me about something else? I wish I could tell you more. Maybe ask me again after Duncan speaks to you about it. You want to ask me about something else?
Non, c'est bon pour le moment. Allez, si la bataille.
The one tomorrow. I'll tell you. It's Tairn Loghain we should be looking to win it, not the king. Caelan just wants his place in history. But Tairn is planning the strategy. That's my opinion, anyway. I guess I should be thankful the king favors us Grey Wardens. But I know who's keeping the lid on the pot. We're at the edge of the Korkari Wilds, the eye of the Blight Storm, right where the Horde will be coming. Ostagar itself is an excellent defensive position. The Wilders were pushed back from here time and again in ancient days. I'm sure Tairn Loghain has the battle planned to the last detail. Still, no Blight has ever been defeated with so little cost. If we don't break the Horde here, Duncan says it will spread until it engulfs all of Ferelden. Then it will take an alliance of nations to fight it, which would be bad. Neither the king nor the Tairn really seems to believe this is a real blight, however. You know, that's a good question. The other Grey Wardens are riding into battle with the king. I don't know if you'll be with them. You want to ask me about something else? Duncan is the leader of the Grey Wardens in Ferelden, which he would say doesn't mean much, as there aren't many of us here. Yet, beyond that, he's a good man, a good judge of character. I owe him a lot. What about you? What do you think of him?
Et là, on peut déjà commencer à se faire désapprouver d'Alistair en disant du mal de Duncan. C'est le truc à pas faire.
He's done the best he can with what little he has. And that includes me, I guess. You want to ask me about something else?
Non, c'est bon.
Then let's get a move on, shall we?
Ouais, faut recruter Devait et tout. Voilà, on a commencé à monter l'approbation de Lister. Tout va bien. De toute façon, Lister, c'est le perso, même s'il nous déteste, il reste avec nous. Parce qu'il est nécessaire à l'histoire. Bref.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
You're right, Duncan. I apologize.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Kokari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit. For the joining itself, I'll explain more once you've returned. There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can. Old treaties, if you're curious. Promises of support made to the Grey Wardens long ago. They were once considered only formalities. With so many having forgotten their commitments to us, I suspect it may be a good idea to have something to remind them with. It's possible the scrolls may have been destroyed or even stolen, though the seal's magic should have protected them. Only a Grey Warden can break such a seal.
I don't understand. Why leave such things in a ruin if they're so valuable?
It was assumed that we would someday return. A great many things were assumed that have not held true. It will be an overgrown ruin by now, but the sealed chest should remain intact. Alistair will guide you to the area you need to search. No, but the effort must be made. I have every confidence you are up to the task. Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Yes, on avait. Alors. Vite! Ouvrir les coffres! Partout! Ah, mon chat m'appelle. Ah bah le voilà. Bonjour, je te cherchais.
Hello? I'm sorry, is there something you needed? I deliver messages around the camp. You have a message for me? Then what is... Oh wait! Are you the one I'm supposed to give Sir Garland's sword to? Because I think the smith's done with it. Oh, that's such a relief. You really saved me from the switch for sure. I'd best get back to my duties again before I get in more trouble.
La la la. Et c'est ainsi que j'ai volé cette épée. C'est une épée à une main, il me semble. Épée longue, main directrice, effectivement, en fonte grise. Tiens, Alistair, une meilleure épée que ce que t'as. Moins belle, mais meilleure épée. Oui, on peut arnaquer beaucoup, beaucoup, beaucoup de gens dans ce camp. Ah, non, David, ne fusionne pas avec le mur. Bon bah, on va jouer quelqu'un d'autre en attendant que tu te décoinces.
Well, all right.
Mais c'est terrible, David. J'avais besoin de toi pour les coffres. David. Non. Je te trouve bien coincé. Va falloir changer de zone pour ça. Ou peut-être faire un dialogue. Je sais pas si ça suffirait. Alistair.
We need to get down to the wilds. The sooner you get
I'm
this
ready.
done, the better. Trust me.
I hail from Redcliffe, but Duncan recruited me in Highover, a city off the northern coast. Have you traveled there? I'm only curious. I was in Arlayman's retinue when he attended King Marek's funeral. It was in Highover that I met my Helena. I was smitten. She has the most beautiful eyes, my Helena. Now, for years I found any excuse to return there. We married a year ago. Arlayman gave me leave to serve in Highover, but I was attempting to persuade Helena to come to Redcliffe with me, at least until I was recruited. Never. I will return to her once my duty is done and the Blight defeated.
Ah là là, ce mec qui a tellement de désillusions par rapport à la garde des ombres.
He has a seemingly impossible task, with a scarce handful of Grey Wardens, yet he does not complain or flinch from his duty. Last month, Duncan visited Highover, and the band held a tournament in his honor. I won the Grand Melee. It was hard to leave my wife. We married only a year ago, and she is heavy with child now. But Ferelden needs my blade, and I shall not falter. We need to find those documents and the Darkspawn blood. It should be interesting. Indeed.
Oui, David s'est décoincé. On a enfin trouvé une utilité à se faire Jory. C'est compliqué, hein. Non, David, tu m'as trahi. Ah. Bon bah va falloir qu'il level up, hein.
And so I shall.
Le jeu aime pas Ostagar. Hein. Une dague en fond de gris, c'est plutôt sympa. La 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 la. On vole tout et c'est trop bien. Enfin tout sauf le coffre en face de la tour d'Ishal. Et celui-là. Bon. Maintenant qu'on a Alistair.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps? So long as you keep it quiet.
Alors... Bon, les dégâts plus 1, on s'en fout. Ça peut être sympa, résistance au froid, dégage. Plus des vents, j'en ai besoin que d'une. Enfin. Par les objets avec Alistair. L'extrait de vivracine, ce serait cool. La bombe incendiaire aussi. Biscuit à barium, ça coûte que dalle. Mais ok. La brigandine en fond de gris, c'est sympa. Oh, il est déjà plutôt bien équipé, Alistair. Cette magnifique description. Ce charme magique mineur capture l'attention de la cible et la distrait. Ni joli joli. Voilà. Bon, bah écoute, on va aller dans les terres sauvages.
As you desire.
Hail. I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
Très important pendant que j'y pense. Désactiver toutes les tactiques. Voilà, je vais pouvoir les contrôler moi-même. Bon. Hop.
All right.
So I shall. Lovely. Of course.
Alors, la lettre à Joby.
Over here. Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you. I've got to get out of here.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the four of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the Horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back. I am simply trying to stay alive. You do not see me fleeing, do you?
A bit of fear isn't unnatural, you know. Few relish meeting Darkspawn up close. I know I don't.
Non, ça c'est nul.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
C'est terrible, mon chat m'appelle. Et nous allons pouvoir soigner le chien.
course.
Over here.
Darkspawn. Smell all right. How dare you! Well, if I must.
Voilà pourquoi c'est pété encore une fois. Par contre, ça touche aussi les alliés. Non, Alistair, tu ne peux pas mourir. Je crois que je manque beaucoup à mon chat.
On it.
As you wish.
Alistair, il y a quoi? Frappe bouclier. Frappe bouclier stratégique. Hop, tout le monde sur le gamelock. On a eu le temps d'utiliser l'indicateur chez Zind avant. Ok, très bien. On est déjà là. Oh, va falloir que je remonte.
It's a fight. How lovely. As you desire. So I shall. As you desire. We're doing this.
Off I go.
La magie, c'est pété. Musique et tout. J'ai plus assez de magie.
Too slow.
Et c'est vrai que les morsures de loup font du saignement. Je suis pas passé loin.
Of course.
L'épée rose au Shazind. Alors, on a dit qu'on partirait vers le nord. Oh, des déserteurs pendus, comme c'est sympa.
Look there. Poor slobs. That just seems so excessive.
Ouais, ils sont en haut, c'est ça.
On it.
Est-ce que je peux les avoir tous les trois? Ah, il y en a un qui s'est fait décapiter.
Time for more dark spawners. Des loups qui se battent contre des engeances, moi je dis oui. Un. C'est vrai qu'en combat, ça peut pas aller.
Away with you!
Il est quand même pas assez doué.
On it.
Quand est-ce que tu level up, toi? Ah, ton XP ne monte pas. Devait, tu me déçois. Je savais que j'aurais dû jouer un voleur. Enfin, on peut revenir après, mais le camp d'Ostagar, c'est plus compliqué.
It's a fight! How low!
On it.
J'ai rien qu'augmente la ruse. Puis ça, je vais pas lui laisser, mais... Non, c'est pas suffisant. Alors, où sommes-nous? Ici, ok. Et nous remontons vers le nord. C'est tout ce qu'il y avait ici. Ok. On peut retourner par là parce que maintenant que j'ai le testament de l'autre, la cachette du trésor, je devrais la connaître. Ah, il y a un indicateur chasine qu'on n'avait pas. Pile, pile. On va espérer qu'il soit plus doué en détection de pièges qu'en ouverture de coffre, notre ami David. Sinon, on va prendre plein la gueule. Indicateur chasing. Par le sud? Non. Ah, non. Je me disais bien aussi. Alors, David. Ils en ont pendu du déserteur. Hein.
Say your prayers.
Non, 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 revenez en fait. Ils nous emmènent dans des pièges. Voilà.
Darkspawn. Everyone's as ugly as the first. On it.
Ah, la boule de feu. Oh, ça pique. Oh, David, il va mourir. David, il est mort. Ok, va falloir faire avec, du coup, hein, les pièges. Par contre, j'aimerais bien que Alistair survive. Ça m'arrangerait. Voilà, c'est bien Alistair, t'as trouvé le bon chemin. Non, Alistair est mort.
May our blade strike true!
So I shall. As you desire.
Alors, malus de défense sur le tank. Ah. Non, je suis pas d'accord. Est-ce que j'ai appris à les faire? Je les ai pas appris, de toute façon. Devait. Là, tous les enjeux sont plus grises. Il est pas mal, mais je préfère ce que j'ai. Voilà, merci David. Tout à quoi? Malus d'attaque. Putain, ils ont tous les pires malus qu'ils peuvent avoir en fonction de leur classe, quoi. Horrible. Et David n'a rien détecté. Super, merci. Ah, en effet, je sais pas s'il reste d'autres gens dans le chat, mais je pense que je vais pas tarder à arrêter, ouais, vu l'heure.
And so I shall.
Bisous, Vanilfel. Ah, attends, je vais regarder justement s'il reste d'autres personnes que toi dans le chat. Et oui, il reste encore Zantis. Tu es vivant, Zantis? Voilà, c'est bien ce que je pensais. Que dis-tu de tenter un gros boss qui doit être dans le coin? Peut-être sauvegarder avant d'essayer de me le farcir, hein, vu les malus qu'ils ont, c'est débile.
As you desire.
Who summons Gazarak?
Off I go.
From slumber.
Don't say I didn't warn you!
So I shall.
Any last words?
Ah non, laisse-moi vivre, laisse-moi vivre. Alistair, fais ton boulot. Merci Alistair. Oh ça va en fait. J'avais oublié que Mage s'était pété. Hein? Et voilà. Voilà voilà. C'était le boss. Optionnel. Je vais voir s'il y a des indicateurs chasing à l'endroit de la map que j'ai mal exploré. Et je pense que je vais arrêter là. Ouais, c'était un peu au-dessus. En même temps, j'ai un peu rushé Cône de Glace et du coup, bah, il a pas pu faire grand chose, pauvre boss. Ah, il y a de l'engeance dans le coin. Gagné. Je crois que j'ai fait plus mal à Alistair que les engeances. Allez, où est-ce qu'on peut interagir avec cet indicateur chasing, s'il vous plaît? Merci.
What's this?
Bon, il semblerait que j'ai interagi avec tous les indicateurs chasing. Je sais plus ce que ça fait. J'espère que c'est ce que je pense que ça fait. Parce que ça ferait une bonne conclusion. Ça m'évitera d'oublier aussi que ce truc est là. Ah, il restait encore des pièges dans lesquels on n'avait pas marché. Merci devait de ne pas nous avoir prévenu qu'ils étaient là. Tu ne sers à rien. Et c'était pas ça. Bon bah écoute, je propose ici un beau feu de camp. On va y dormir hein. Allez salut. On va mettre fin au stream ici. Que peut-on faire pour rigoler? Eh je sais. Allez les gars. Non mais... Ouah, voilà. Vous êtes tous des statues de glace. Allez vous réchauffer près du feu. Allez, zou.